Hello, hello, hello. So tonight we're talking about Improv Everywhere. If you don't know what that is, it is a YouTube channel that I liked as a child. What's everyone drinking? I'm having Sprite. I've been very into Sprite lately. I think I might just want to jump right into it, even though no one's here. Well, some people are here. I just can't see you yet. Loony Balloony, I see that you are here because you chatted, but it always says 0 viewers for a while. Hi, Bunny094256. The tweens were a lot today. You sound literally like you're coming out of battle. You're like, the tweens were a lot. The tweens were a lot. I'm trying to turn, and it's like really not going that well for me. I'm wearing new pants, and they're very comfortable, but the fabric is very like slippy because they're very like silky and soft. What was I saying? Okay, so we're talking about Improv Everywhere. I love this group of people. Let's just get straight into it because honestly, I don't think I have like any context to give you. Also, my mouse keeps fucking up, so I'm using my little trackpad moment. Let me actually charge it while we're here. Maybe that would be a freaking good use of time. Oh, can I use it while it's charging? I love when they put the charger in a place where you can use it while it's charging. That's very great. Let's see if that works. No. Okay. For sure. For sure. We can try that again later. I have my little trackpad. I just don't like it quite as much. It's harder to use, depending on what you're doing. For this, it's harder to use. My hair is so greasy right now. I actually can't deal with it. But I know this is the 9th time I've said I'm going to get started. Oh, yes. Andy Cohen is next week. I'm very, very excited for Andy Cohen next week. I'm excited to learn more about him. So let's get into Improv Everywhere. So this is a group that carries out pranks. They call the pranks missions. And also, speaking of missions, that is a question in the game. And the game is back on Nearpod this week. And they do this in public places. Their stated goal is to cause scenes of chaos and joy. Some of the group's missions include hundreds, even thousands of performers and are similar to flash mobs, while other missions only utilize a handful of performers. So they started as a famous prank collective. It was founded by this guy, Todd Levin, in August 2001 after a memorable experience at a Manhattan bar. This involved Todd pretending to be musician Ben Folds, which sparked his interest in creating pranks. So he realized like how easy it is to trick people, I guess. I'm actually on time for once, and I'm like actually jumping right in for once. Look at us. Who would have thought? Not me. Isn't that from like Hot Ones or something? I remember it's what's his face saying it. Like I remember the scene, I just can't remember what it's from. So anyway, I like him because I also love lying to strangers in public. I think it's so funny. I've kind of stopped lying to strangers in public recently because now sometimes you guys recognize me in public, and if I was lying to you, I feel like that's very disgenuine. But if I'm in a place where I know no one's going to recognize me, because some places I can tell, like, people that might follow me be here. Like, when I saw Hannah Berner live, I was like, okay, someone who, like, likes social media, like, they probably, at least one person here is going to see me. But if it's not somewhere like that, I really don't get that very often. But if I'm at, like, I don't know, like a very like man event, I'll lie to everyone. I think it's so funny. Yes, Paul Rudd, that's his name. So anyway, this guy was lying, pretending to be musician Ben Folds. Who's Ben Folds? I know that name, but I like could not tell you what songs that person has written. But I guess in 2001 I was a toddler, so that checks out. And this is what got him into public pranks. This is Charlie Todd. I think this is his talk that he gave. We're not gonna watch all 38 minutes. No closed captioning. That sucks.
All right, thanks everybody. So I'm Charlie Todd. I moved to New York City in January of 2001 to be an actor. And I just graduated college. I majored in theater and I had an interest in comedy. It's very difficult to be a 22-year-old who's just moved to New York and wants to get into acting. There's tons of other people exactly like you, and there's not a lot of opportunities. Well, one night I was out going to a bar with a college friend of mine, and he remarked that I looked like the musician Ben Folds. And that was based on a shirt that I was wearing. I don't know how popular Ben Folds is in South Africa, but he's a pretty well-known musician who in 2001 had just left his band Ben Folds 5 and was about to release a solo album.
Someone just said that.
But not so well-known that people maybe would know what he looked like unless you were a pretty serious fan of his. So I responded to my friend like, okay, you think I look like Ben Folds because of the shirt I'm wearing? Let's see if we can fool some people tonight into thinking that I'm Ben Folds. I'll show you a photo now. That's me in 2001, and that's Ben Folds in 2001. So we don't really look alike, apart. We're both
Andrea,
white
thanks
guys
for
with
subscribing.
brown hair. We both grew up in the
Look,
South.
there you
but,
are.
You know, he's 10 years older than me. We don't really look that much alike. But I said, why not? I was itching to perform, to try to create something. We went into a bar in the West Village, and we entered separately. I entered first and sat down purposely next to two attractive ladies at the bar. My friend entered a bit later,
Shocker.
went to the other side of the room, sat down, ordered a meal, and about 30 minutes passed. No one spoke to me. I drank a couple of beers at the bar. And my friend got up on his way out and stopped and said, "Oh my God, you're Ben Folds. I'm a huge fan of yours. Would you please give me an autograph, sign my napkin?" And I did. And
this is exactly the kind of harmless fun I like. Because, like, who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? Literally, who cares?
he said this loudly enough that other people in the bar quite clearly heard this. He walked away, and immediately others in the bar started coming up to me and asking for autographs as well. There were people who came up to me and asked for me to pose for them, for photos with them. The bartender started giving me free drinks almost immediately.
Hell yeah.
And the two girls who had ignored me for half an hour all of a sudden wanted to know all about me and became my best friends. And this
also more clever than me,
went on for
exactly.
about 3 hours.
Because, like, he's not hurting anyone, and I highly doubt Ben Folds cares.
I played the character of this musician, and I had a great time. It was a challenging role because at any moment I thought I was going to screw up somehow, or someone would come in and be a fan of Ben Folds and reveal it, and everybody would be furious with me. So I had to work really, really hardly to keep it up. And at the end of the night, I realized I had a decision. I could announce to everyone that it had been a prank. There could be a candid camera type moment where I say, "Hey, guess what, everybody? My name's Charlie Todd. I moved here 2 weeks ago. You all are idiots."
Oh, wait.
But I thought, well, that would be such a terrible way to end what had been a really fun night for everyone involved. So instead, I just pretended to get a cell phone call, and then Ben announced that his friends were ready for him, and he was going to go meet up with them. And thank you all so much for a wonderful evening. And as I walked away and left, I was really excited for a number of reasons. One, I had just gotten to act, to
Sprite
perform,
is so
which
good
is something
right now.
that I moved to New York to do, and
I never drank
didn't
soda
see an
like
easy
that.
path
Until I
in
drank
doing
Dr. Pepper.
professionally. And two, I got excited about the idea of staging something that was a prank, that was creating a false reality, but gave somebody else a good experience and gave somebody else a positive memory. So
that's the
Monday
mindset.
morning, I typed up that story and put it on the internet and created the website Improv Everywhere, with the goal of causing scenes of chaos and joy in public places. And I thought, rather than waiting around for somebody to cast me in a play or a film or a comedy troupe, that I should immediately just start creating my own work and documenting it and telling the story on the
This is
internet.
why I like them.
Well, about 6 months went by, and I'd done a few other small-scale projects with 2 or 3 other people. And I'm going to show you a video now of my first little bit more larger-scale project. It involves 7 actors, and it's something that's become an annual event and almost an international holiday. But this is in January of 2002. It's the very first edition of my No Pants subway ride. The way this works is, the idea is simple. In the middle of January, when it's very cold in New York City, we would have 7 guys at 7 different stops enter the same train in their underwear, pretending like they didn't know each other, and it was just a coincidence. They were wearing no pants. So this is...
Could you consider this sexual harassment? Possibly. I think it's harmless fun. That's just one woman's opinion on it.
On the 6 train in New York City. That girl you see right there, she's the star of this video. She's not a part of it. She doesn't know she's being filmed. It's a hidden camera.
But so
These are
illegal
2
now.
Danish guys who sit down next to the cameraman. He's just got a camera in his lap with a magazine on top of it. And that's me right there in the brown coat. As you can see, I'm wearing a scarf and a hat. It's very cold outside.
Those undies better be very
And as you'll
loose.
notice
I
in a
think they
second,
are.
I'm in my underwear.
Like, they're wearing, like, very loose boxers. That's why I think it's fun. It's, like, not... The intention isn't to make people, like, uncomfortable. It's to be funny. You see what I mean? Like, if you look at them, like, they're basically shorts.
So the girl notices me, but she goes back to reading her book, and perhaps you can read the title of the book is Rape.
It's ironic.
Sort of an unfortunate coincidence.
About it being
Now,
a
in the
bunch of
meantime,
men, their first one is men, but then they started doing, like, mixed gender groups, and it would just be anybody.
6 friends.
So I think like it definitely took some tweaking. This first one's not ideal. I'll give you that.
Exactly this car. They're in their underwear as well. We've agreed that we won't act like we know each other. And if we're asked, we'll just say that we forgot our pants. It's unfortunate because it's very cold. And no, we don't know the other guys on the train. So here's the second stop.
And like they're not getting close to anybody. Oh, is he? I can't tell how close he is to her. Everyone can take their pants off now. They're a bunch of men in their 20s. This is top tier human to them. Humor, not human. So like loose underwear, patterned, not getting too close to anyone.
Put the rape book away.
It's the little details that matter.
Be a little bit more aware of her surroundings. In the meantime, the 2 Danish guys to the left of the camera, they're cracking up. They think this is the funniest thing they've ever seen in their lives. And she's going to make eye contact with them right about now.
See, everybody's laughing.
I like that moment in this video a lot because perhaps it was something a little bit scary or troubling for her when she was experiencing it by herself. But then when she had a moment where she saw somebody else was also experiencing it, it became something that was funny and safe. And I like creating moments that get strangers to interact with each other.
That's the part about it I like.
This is the 3rd stop on the train.
I thought you all would be able to handle this level of nuance. I'm proud of you. And like they're all like they're not weird underwear. You get what I'm saying?
Event, but that was the 3rd guy. 4 more guys entered. At the 8th stop, a woman came on with a giant duffel bag and announced that she had pants for sale for $1. Sort of like someone might sell batteries or candy on the subway. We all nonchalantly bought a pair of pants, said thank you very much, I needed these, and exited and went off in different directions without speaking to each other.
Like, I think that's hilarious. And then they have the woman come on and sell pants for $1. Like, this is fucking funny. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let us ruin a good thing. Those are so loose they look like a diaper. Exactly. Like, if they were doing it to, like, have their dick out, it would, like, be uncomfortable and weird. But you can definitely tell that, like, that was not the intention. They didn't get too close to anybody. Like, you know what I mean? It's just funny vibes. Rex is new. What this? Thank you for subscribing for 5 months. You're not new anymore. But anyway, later that year, Todd began taking classes at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater in New York City, where he met most of the first senior agents of improv everywhere. The owners of the theater had a television series from 1998 to 2000 on Comedy Central. While primarily a sketch comedy show, the UCB often filmed their characters in public in places with hidden cameras and showed the footage under the credits. So this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing that's perhaps happened ever. This is, I think, the perfect prank. Like, literally the perfect prank. The Best Buy uniform prank. I think, like, I have so much admiration for whoever thought of this. I think it's incredible.
All right, thanks for...
Let me look at when this was, just so we know.
All right, thanks for coming.
This was 12 years ago.
Coming out, everybody. For today's mission, all 80 of us are going to go into the store Best Buy wearing blue polo shirts and khaki pants. We're going to enter the store one by one. When you get inside, don't say that you work there, but if a customer asks you for help and you can help them out, then do it. If an employee asks you what's going on, just say that you don't know anyone else and it's just a coincidence that you're wearing their exact same store uniform.
I remembered a teacher showing us this in school. I'm going to show it to them. The kids are what kills me. If people did this at my restaurant job, I'd let them take the tables. Me too. Yeah. This was in 2012, so they had a little more clout at this point. They've been around for like 10 years at this point. These are the types of videos that when I was like 12, I was like, I have to move to New York. This is how people act there. Like, finally, people that have a fucking sense of humor. But then I went there and it was really cold, so never mind. The security. 911 is crazy. It's a confusing flash mob. They think it's like a heist. Imagine being the 911 operator. There's 4 of them right there. There's 100 downstairs.
Are you seeing anything?
No, I'm waiting for my wife, actually.
Okay, well, we need you to leave the store right now. The fact that you're in the same outfit as us, we would like to ask you to leave the store, please. Just go up the escalator, please. Back here now.
I've got to leave because I'm wearing the same clothes you're wearing?
So, like,
And like, the way they sound crazy. They sound absolutely crazy.
We're gonna have to take people to leave, but we're not gonna arrest anybody for wearing a blue polo shirt. There's really no reason for us to be here.
I'm glad that they checked the Best Buy manager. The fashion police.
let's go. I'm going to. I'm leaving.
Well, they're all just leaving. Oh my god, wait, I just saw one that said the Gap also called the cops. I want to look that up. Improv everywhere, Gap. If that's not in here, someone remind me and we'll watch it later. I'll have it minimized. Oh my god, they have so many good ones that I don't remember if I put in here or not. Okay, anyway, I digress. Moving on. That is my favorite prank that they've ever done. So this is Hug Patrol pranking Fox News with a fake story. Let me see. Oh, this is May 5th, 2003. Okay, wait. I want to reread this. What's going on? Fox 5 News in New York contacts Improv Everywhere requesting to shoot their next mission for a segment on the evening news. Improv Everywhere agents meet with the TV crew at the corner of Waverly and 6th to enact a fabricated, intentionally cheesy mission that Fox News will be airing to their audience.
Viewers out there, if you guys are going to be around, what should they expect?
You should expect a lot of hugs, a lot of happiness.
To give the mission a degree of authenticity, the Hug Patrols knock on a few random doors before they arrive to their mission.
You're Hug Patrol, and you're the first guy that's going to get hugs.
Oh, all right, cool.
So there's about 20 of us, so
5 hugs each.
about 5 hugs each. If you want to come do this out in the street.
Yeah, well, actually, I got a friend over right now, so, I don't know, do you,
The way this is a bit not on that guy, but on Fox News.
Yeah, we love it.
What? No! They are not going inside! Women would never. This is how you get murdered. This guy's fucking elite, right? I'm so glad I could show this to you all. Where's the Hug Patrol?
Shooting this for Channel 5 for the
Next week is about how he is fun and
So
sus.
I have to hug
Both.
everybody.
Wait, you don't have to hug everybody.
Oh, I
you
don't have
get to hug everybody.
I get to hug everybody.
Some of these I've seen before and some I haven't.
Who's next?
New teacher quit talk meetup idea. Oh yeah, you're right. That is the guy that they
should.
showed. I thought
Like,
it
I'm
was
the
the guy
first,
interviewing.
The first to get it.
We do it every week.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I don't know whatever they're paying you guys, but they should double it.
The first venture of the Hug Patrol, I don't think could have been scripted any better than this, huh?
No, it was a total success. I think we just got really lucky. I'm glad that whoever was at the other doors didn't answer their door because we found our perfect guy.
7 weeks
Sea of
later.
seriousness, there's a new wave of comedy hitting the city, and these comedians really know how to embrace New Yorkers.
Hello?
It's 2003, forgive them.
100 hugs for the Hug Patrol sent by Mayor Bloomberg.
It's Sunday morning in Manhattan. Since when is the mayor's staff making house calls for hugs?
Sir, you just won 100 hugs. Congratulations. We're the Hug Patrol.
Meet the Hug Patrol. They're actually a group of comedians called Improv everywhere. The city is their stage, and today hugs are their props.
I won hugs.
This guy didn't believe it until he invited the Hug Patrol into his apartment.
You want to come in?
As soon as Brian opened his door, the group opened their arms. Let the hugging begin.
That's one!
So who is this touchy-feely troupe, and why are they hugging total strangers?
This is
We're really just
hilarious.
all about causing scenes in public. It's all about trying to...
This is my exact type of humor where the bit goes so far that it's an inside joke with yourself. And to everyone else, it's real.
take people out of their routines and show them something fun.
Instead of trying to trick New Yorkers with practical jokes, this group of pranksters takes their act on the streets to cheer up way too serious New Yorkers. The key to their formula, you never know where or when their improv acts will find you.
We've had 40 people without their pants on in the subway. We've given tours of Manhattan and the fountain at Union Square Park. We ran an offshore gambling ring in the pond at Central Park. So you never know where we're going to be or what we're going to be doing.
So let's check back with Brian.
Hard-hitting hug
100
journalism.
hugs.
I think this is the most hugs that have ever been gone on my apartment.
And if the mayor's approval ratings go up, these comedians may find themselves with a day job at
That is literally so dumb. So here is the first, another version of the, oh, we already saw this, first no pants subway ride. Oh, it's
going
her?
To meet someone for brunch.
They
We're
found
on the
her?
6th train. I'm reading my book, minding my own business, and there's like commotion on the train. Some people are like murmuring, and I look up, and there's a guy. He has no pants on.
I do remember that first year. It was a cold day. It was probably in the 20s. And I took my pants off first. The idea was just very simple.
So
What
stupid.
would happen if, in the middle of January, a guy got on
I'm going to skip over this one because we kind of already saw it. I think it's just like them being nostalgic. Here is the no pants subway ride in 2006. So the first one was in 2002. They grew a lot over 4 years. The fifth. Underwear, but honestly I think it's fine because now there's so many of them that everyone's clear it's like a joke and they're like not in danger. When it's just a couple, you got to be more Soundtrack of this is killing me. Alright, so I think we get the point. There's like a lot of them. Oh wait, stuff happens. I'll just skip ahead a couple seconds. Oh my god, and then the lady coming to sell the pants. The lady coming to sell the pants is like the most key part of this. That is so funny. Man, why are they shutting it down? Go fight a real crime.
We stopped here and they just told everybody to just get up. I'm trying to get home. I'm tired.
Well, hopefully another train will come soon. Are they arresting anybody?
I feel bad for her. She is trying to get home. And I don't blame the pranksters for this. I blame the police, because why did you stop and clear the train?
Give them a summons.
I mean, it's them. They want to walk around like this, let them walk around. There's no law that's saying they can't.
She's not even blaming them. That's why the police aren't arresting them, because they can't. They're just being annoying. Is he holding his fist up? I'm confused who the people are clapping for. The national anthem being whistled. Are they arresting them? What the fuck? I once got to school and realized I didn't have any shoes on. Real. They probably could only cite them or give them some fine. Damn, imagine getting arrested for your improv group. Like, you're a real improv commitment, you know? They were charged with disorderly conduct. That's terrible. They will appear in court next month. That's terrible. Plans are already underway for No Pants 2007. They're like, we don't care. You're not taking away our rights. You can't stop us. It's giving social justice because this train don't stop. Like, that's what I mean. This is absolutely hilarious. I could have bought pants. Just wait till the next car. So this is, oh no, I don't want to do this one. This one they took down. Another No Pants Subway 2012. Let me actually, I want to watch some of the other ones. So this one is from 6 years ago. Waiting in line for a new iPhone at a fake Apple store. So Apple's iconic glass cube in NYC is getting closed for renovations. So we found another glass cube and turned it into a fake Apple store. Imagine having to look a judge in the eye and say it's an improv group. The judge probably threw out the case, hopefully.
On, that means... Welcome to the newest Apple store, everyone. We're doing a little construction up by the 5th Avenue Cube, so we decided...
Oh wait, I didn't realize this thing just moved. Oops.
These people standing on line for?
We're opening a new Apple store today. Oh, that's what's going on here.
New Apple store?
Yeah.
Where? Down there?
Downstairs.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the iconic glass cube on 5th Avenue Apple Store? Do you think this
They
one
can
is as
reuse the Best Buy
beautiful on the outside
outfits?
as that one is?
Obviously not.
I feel like the one that's at Fifth Avenue is cleaner.
Where's the store? The store is in the subway. So how do you get in there? Through the elevator.
Downstairs? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's dope. Yeah, that's lit.
Where's there an Apple store?
Right there in the 23rd Street subway station is an Apple.
No kidding.
Yeah, the line starts all the way back there. I'm sorry for the wait.
Sorry, I pulled up more videos for us.
Remember, we've got a limit of just 2 phones per person today.
The news reporter is really smart. This is incredible, incredible work.
You're not joking.
They're not
I gotta
joking.
go look at this real quick. I'm gonna go.
That's a good one.
No, I think it's just the bags. Those are the agents. They said they brought 50 people in line, and then other randos showed up. Let's pick up with the No Pants Subway Ride 2013. It's been a couple years since the arrest.
Welcome everybody to the 12th annual No Pants Subway Ride.
That's so many people.
So if you think you're the oldest person here, please raise your hand. You are 78?
He's 78? 82? 82? Hell yeah! Oh man, now they're taking them off together. That's hilarious. That's like debatably even funnier. Undies and ballet flats is now a regular sight in NYC. With the kid! Suit jacket goes crazy. This is US history. All right. The cops taking a picture this year is funny. The kids is like kind of debatably weird, but it's just a funny optic. I love that it's getting just to be like an insane number of people at this point. They saw a camera and they took their opportunity. Oh my god, he took his pants off. It being way more people makes it like better and even funnier. Alright, then they all meet up in the park. Like, this is what the human experience is about. What is this? They create a Matrix battle at Macy's. What is that?
It's a New York City-based prank collective, which is what it sounds like, creating scenes of chaos.
Someone should have done the tear-off pants. They really should have.
Great stuff here. Latest series of missions called Movies in Real Life, where, again, you probably can guess, they recreate famous movie scenes, but they do it amongst...
I'm over the local news. I want to show you some of the other ones that I found on YouTube. So this one is called The Boardroom.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. Today's mission is called the
Oh my
Boardroom.
God, I keep messing up
We're
my
going to
little
hold an
background. There's my
unauthorized
trackpad.
boardroom meeting in the office chair section of a Staples.
This is incredible.
That's a Staples?
Can you imagine the pitch meetings? Oh, I would love to be in a part of one of them. I forget having seen all of these, but I did. I'm glad I could yank it from the back of your brain. The coffee cups are a good touch, right? The whiteboard.
got it. Thank you.
The Best Buy one was very popular.
All right, everybody. I think we're all here. Thank you all for
Proposed
meeting a little bit earlier than
condos.
I like to get going in the morning, but I appreciate y'all making it. My name is Will Hines, and I'm here to propose a real estate deal, which, of course, you guys are the experts on, and this is a little bit more ambitious than you're used to having, but I think
Martha
you're
Stewart
gonna find it.
had a partnership with Avery Labels at this
Yeah.
time.
Oh, yeah, we're just conducting a meeting.
You can't have a meeting in here, I'm sorry.
If it just take a couple minutes, I get a couple points, that will be all set.
1065 is a different building. Is that what you're looking for?
No, this is the right address.
Okay.
We had the room reserved with Carol. Had you spoken to Carol?
So this is
Staples. It's not.
There's another
This
entrance
is
to
Staples.
1065. If you're looking for that, that's probably what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Because this is a retail store.
Who did you speak to about reserving the room?
This isn't the room.
I talked to Carol.
The room is in the next building.
I did it pretty last minute, but I saw it on the computer.
Check next door.
Next door is the actual correct building. This is a different building entirely.
Okay. Well, let's just wrap it up here, and I apologize. All right, I'll send you an email on it, and we'll get the information that way. I apologize for that. Thank you very much. Well, let's adjourn the meeting.
That's like the first time I've ever seen all the chairs filled. That shit is funny as hell.
I got a picture of this. I saw them everywhere. He's like, oh, we reserved a room. This is my showroom floor. This is a retail store. You know, reserved a room.
I would have let
He
them.
had no room. He just didn't have room in both people's floor. He did that on purpose. He probably couldn't get a room. It looked like a pyramid scheme for condos. Like
Not a pyramid scheme for condos.
So he probably just figured he could pull it off in here.
The way that's like not a terrible plan. This one's called the mute button. And this one is also from 13 years ago. That seems to be like their peak.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. Today's mission is called the Mute Button. We're going to be heading over in front of Prospect Park here in Brooklyn. We've got a lot of really awesome actors today. We're going to spread out all around the area, and then at predetermined intervals, we're going to go on mute in sync with each other. When my sunglasses are on, that means we're being loud. That'll last for 30 seconds. And then when my sunglasses go back up here, that's when we go on mute. Good luck, everybody.
Oh my god, I'm actually getting so angry at my backdrop doing that so often. Can I lock it? Yeah. What if instead of a pyramid scheme meeting in Staples, it was us rewatching the MLM stream? All these people are the plants. Stream live from Walmart would go hard. It really would. The couple fighting. That's what I would volunteer for. This is the funniest one, thank you. Arguing with the Mormon. I like how everyone else gets quiet too.
I feel like all of us are being quiet because we don't want to mess it up.
Oh my god, that girl doesn't know.
There's a couple over there arguing. The guy in the sweater.
Being that in sync is impressive as hell. They're doing it from his sunglasses, so I guess they're just all keeping an eye on him. You guys, look, my Lisa Barlow ring came in. It came in, but it was the wrong size, so I had to return it. Now the new one's here. Oh, he probably would fake argue and mute with me.
This dog over here is barking.
I would think I spontaneously lost hearing. We didn't know how good life was in 2011. No, we really didn't.
Yeah, he stopped.
If I was old, I'd legit think I went deaf.
Oh, look at the guy with the saxophone.
He's playing, but he's not making.
See, this is just like a fun grand time. People are having fun. This is what the human experience is about. This is what makes life worth living, and this is what we need to be focusing on. Let's see what else is in here. This is the 1860s bar. What is this?
Hey guys, this is the 1860s bar. We've completely transformed a bar here in Brooklyn and had people invite their friends who have no idea they're about to travel 150
I'd be
years
snapping next to my ear yelling hello. 1860s, I'm concerned. New York during the Civil War. And not everything being with literally candles.
Light or dark?
Is there a beer list or something?
It's a short list. Light or dark?
Of a dark.
Dark?
Yeah.
Men are so easy to please.
I'll take a dark too.
All right.
A when in the 1860s is very important.
What is this place?
I'll be 12.
I got you, dude.
Whoa! Big spender! Somebody rob a bank or something? What is that?
This is just an incredibly expensive, immersive experience.
That's 1988. Don't spend it in one place.
I know you.
You know me.
I know you.
You know me.
You're Charles Edwards.
I wish I was.
You are Charles Edwards.
I am not.
You are. I've seen the posters outside.
Which posters?
The posters of Charles Edwards saying he's a wanted man for what he done in Philadelphia.
I have not been to Philadelphia
I'd
in a
go
while,
there just
but...
for cheap
It's a
beer.
good story. Keep that up.
Okay.
But I'd watch your back if I were you.
What's up, Mary?
Like, it's so dumb, but it's fun. Unsuspecting New Yorker leads parades. Oh, I remember this one.
If you find the holidays stressful, here now, instant relief.
Hi, we need a parade leader. Would you mind leading our parade for a minute?
It can be pretty hard to get New Yorkers to stop on the street and talk to you, but the people from Improv everywhere managed to do it.
Hi, excuse me, will you lead our parade?
Yeah, why not? In a new video, members of the comedy collective asked pedestrians to lead a random parade. Those who grab the baton and wear the hat are then surrounded by a marching band playing holiday music all the way to their next destination. This is not Improv Everywhere's first rodeo or parade. The group has gained a following for staging the annual No Pants subway ride and for asking people to declare their love in public.
I love my daughter in the white shirt over there who won't hang out with me anymore. She's hiding behind the green planter box.
Oh, and then there's this. They bombard strangers with odd questions during fake news conferences.
What do you say to the allegations that you have overdue library books and have fines? What can I say? I love reading.
This parade stunt, definitely less confrontational. Also pretty much impossible to watch without smiling. If you find the holidays stressful, here now.
All right. That's a fun one. This is their press conference one. Yes, I just saw the City Hall one. I have it up. We'll probably have time.
Sir, how do you respond to allegation that you drink milk directly from the carton?
Oh, that's It's not true.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's right here.
Sir, we heard that you had a very strong
The assistant just showing up, or like the handler.
Wonderful singer.
Sir, excuse me, can you tell me your stance on Netflix and chill?
I love that.
Oh!
That's right. All right, that's it, everybody. Okay, no more questions. No more questions.
The way they're all just waiting there. Oh my god, I love this one, the high five escalator. This is one of their older ones. The views of them running in is hilarious, right? I'm glad you all are down to just like watch TV with me and have a fun little time. This one I think is popular too. So it says Rob wants you to give you, sorry, a high five. We've seen that guy before. Get ready. Rob. That's what I'm talking about. People are so nice. Humans are so good at our core. We just act terrible all the time, which is unfortunate, truly. Not the pointing. Me in the hallway. Look at the people smiling on their way to work. Like, this is what we need to be doing. I want my taxes going to this. And this alone. Just a fun time. This is reverse Times Square.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. For today's mission, all 2,000 of us are going to go backwards through
2,000?
Times Square, surprising tourists and making it seem like the world is going in reverse.
I do high five them. I also give like a little side hug moment. We do a lot of like they love if I do this with them. I'd be so sad if I was on the other escalator. $2,000 people is impressive. I would literally start screaming. Oh, I would lose my... Oh my god. I hate those doors. I absolutely hate those doors. I just like seeing people happy. We need a public vibe curator. That is what I want my office to be in the presidential cabinet. I would cry in the street. I've been there, the Marriott New York Marquis. Backwards through a revolving door is ballsy. I hate revolving doors. I thought it was 2000s people. Imagine this in a normal ass suburb. Like, take this on tour. So you can see everyone's just like very jarred by this. Frozen Grand Central. I would trip and eat shit. They probably had to practice.
Got a really exciting mission that we're going to be doing today.
This also feels like a very low commitment hobby. Like, you can show up when you want, but if like you're not into it, you don't have to. Such a great time. Where? No, I mean like people had to practice alone. That's what I'm saying. And I like how he goes there and pretends he's not a part of it. To like mess with them and show people like it's chill, it's chill. You're good, a lukewarm coffee. This should definitely be the national hobby. This one you remember?
They stopped what they were doing and just stood like frozen.
How long has this been happening?
I don't know.
I just walked in. Has it been going on for a while?
No, it's just not. This guy just dropped the papers a couple minutes ago.
He's got to be a catalyst to people noticing the bit. Yeah, he has to like talk to people.
It's like everybody.
The mannequin challenge. They were the first. They were the first. I'm obsessed with this ring. It's so impractical. It gets caught on everything. It's huge and it stabs me, but like I love it. The horn.
There's hundreds of people frozen everywhere.
I feel like Phoebe Buffay would have loved this. If I turned around, I would turn around and go home if I saw all these people frozen. That ring looks like a phenomenal fidget. Exactly.
It's so weird. I don't either. I think it's some kind of protest, probably.
Some kind of protest?
No, they are not moving. I can't move my cart. I need some help. Never mind. They're moving.
Seeing him clap is funny to me. People bring giant desktop computers to Starbucks. Starbucks would call the police on you if you did this today. I giggle too much. Bring your own Wi-Fi enabled desktop. That's how you can tell this is old. Because what desktop computer now is not Wi-Fi enabled?
And now this is saying whatever I'm saying.
Duncan would never. I feel like you could kill someone at a Duncan and they wouldn't do anything. Duncan does not want you to stick around. Do they even have like tables or chairs? Besides, sometimes they have like one. Oh my god, I forgot how huge computers used to be. Is he wearing an Obama button? This is mine. It's a conspiracy. I was gonna turn it off, but now I'm into it again. Duncan is lawless. The worst is when those monitors would make the high-pitched noise, yeah. She kind of looks like Aubrey Plaza, a little bit. Windows 95, absolutely incredible. I love old tech appearance and stream, and by old I mean it's aggressively 2000s technology. Me too. What else do we have here tonight? Carousel horse race. Oh wait, before I forget, there's this one on YouTube that I think is very bold of them, but funny. They went to a very, very white town. Man, wait. Sorry, I didn't mean for another tab to start playing. They went to like a very, very white town and did a booth that said meet a black person in Aspen, Colorado. 94.9% white, 0.44% black. How did they get someone to agree to this? I hope it was his idea. I feel like it's problematic if it wasn't his idea. The picture? What? The way that a lot of people are like genuinely like, hello. Solving racism. I don't know about that. All the people going up.
I'm a black guy. I don't mind black guys. All right. There we go.
What?
Nice to meet you there. Congratulations for coming here, breaking the color barrier. Thank you very much.
Congratulations for coming here and breaking the color barrier. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? This was 18 years ago in 2006. Congrats is crazy.
Enjoy yourself. I will.
Reach into a black, I'll tell you. We are both about as ostracized as any two groups could be.
What did she just say?
Mom, come here. There's a black guy down here. It's like this and like
That is absolutely insane. And that's like one of the few that's not in New York. That is insane. I just saw that title and like had to see it. I hope nobody said any slurs. Me too. It seemed like from that video the vibes were decent. This one's more recent. You can tell from the camera quality. Yeah, get on there, dog. Oh, it's kind of dumb, but I get it. It's a jockey on a horse. I feel like... Okay, the announcers are funny. I was about to say, I feel like as their budget increased, their creativity has decreased. I like it now that they have the announcers.
Fast track out there. These animals are gonna move. And the spectators are filing in, Ben. Everybody is dressed to the nines. There's some heavy-duty action.
The outfits! Okay, this is creative. I take it back. We need to get this team back to Best Buy. Love watch YouTube with redacted stream. That's what we have to give tonight. Someone asked me to talk about Vegas, so I'll talk about it. It was really good, but I'm very tired. It was really good. I wish we had stayed an extra day. Learned a lot, but it was very good. I bet this was so fun for the kids. The kids are probably eating this up. Julian Berg, I sense you're upset. If I was a kid, I would love this. Everything was expensive in Vegas. We did have a lot of fun at the meetup, though. It was really good. It went very well. I was happy with it. We were nervous.
This was a historic race. A rookie jockey upsetting the veteran jockey. And we're going to throw it down to Ben Rogers at the...
Oh, the horse race. This is Grand Central Lights. This seems dangerous. How did they get in there? No, me and Fraz had met in person before. We only went to dinner once before when like she was in town when I lived in Miami for another event, but this is the first time we spent like a long period of time together. How did they get in there to do this in the Grand Central Lights? That one's slightly less entertaining. Sorry about that. Oh, I've seen this one. Food Court Musical.
Our hidden cameras are in place, and the patrons of this food court have no idea what's about to
Was
take
Improv
place.
everywhere the grouped at the nightclub in a clothing store? I don't know, maybe. The lady. This lady.
There's ice and lemons everywhere now. I gotta clean it up. Can I get a napkin, please?
See, like, their budget is increasing. Now they have employees involved. It's giving Sarah Paulson. This is, like, kind of giving Glee, and it's bothering me a little bit, so unfortunately we have to move on from that. This is a April Fool's Day 2009 best funeral ever. The theater kid in me would eat this.
Coming at everybody. Today's mission is called Best Funeral Ever. We have found a random funeral that's happening through the obituaries in the newspaper, and we found somebody who looks like they don't have a lot of surviving relatives, so there should just be maybe like a half dozen people who are at this funeral. We're gonna bring
This is
an extra
insane.
30 people.
I would like if someone did this for my funeral.
An awesome funeral. You guys should act as realistic as you can. It's not over the top. Really pretend like this is your grandfather that passed away, and just be somber. You know, if you can cry on cue, but don't make it cartoonish crying. It should just be very realistic and subtle, and hopefully the family
This one
members
is
there
nice,
are
maybe.
gonna really feel like their loved one had way more friends than he actually did. All right? Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Let's see how we feel the vibes are. Hopefully they don't show the family too much, or maybe they got permission. We've seen that guy. This is high risk, high reward, I feel. As long as it's respectful. That's what I mean. I'm very curious about this. It seems like they are being respectful. I fear I would be on the news. The chat is so mixed about this. Some people are like, oh, this is kind of sweet. Like, they're making him feel supported. They're being respectful. And some people are like, this is horrible. I would riot. Not a fan, but it's okay. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about this. Definitely, I would not do it. Do I think it's bad? Not necessarily. Seemed like they were pretty respectful about it. I don't know. Little bit weird. Not sure how I feel about that one. This is Human Mirror. Oh, I like this one too. Twins!
We're going to ride the 6th grade, which is right over there. You guys are going to sit directly across from your sibling. The idea is just that it's a human mirror, and for anybody that gets onto that train, we'll see how long it takes them to notice that there's an exact human mirror.
I would think I was losing my mind. I would literally just go to the hospital. Like, I would be like, yeah, I have to go. I'm sorry. I need medical attention. Okay, we're back. This is great. And that's the thing about comedy, is sometimes it lands and sometimes it doesn't, which is why I like this group, because they're respectful, so even when it doesn't land, it's not that bad.
They must be twins, I think. They are identical. Maybe there's a twin conference going on.
I want to go to a twin conference, but I don't have a twin, so if anyone wants to sign up for that, let me know. Twin conference, those exist. Big fan of the Human Mirror. Let's watch the surprise wedding reception. That's another good one.
All right, thanks for coming out, everybody. Today's mission is called Surprise Wedding Reception.
This is very
I'm gonna
wholesome.
go over to the office of the city clerk, which is right over there.
It seems very insequential aside from a few glares and laughs. Exactly.
By the city. And after their ceremony, I'm going to approach them and say, would you like to have a free wedding reception, compliments of the mayor's office?
The way they do everything for the mayor's office.
Set up and hopefully
they're like, because no one will question it if you say it's for the mayor's office.
Check audio. There are a few faces behind me. I guess I'll be on the stairs.
I guess I'll be on the stairs. I like that they're asking. It appears they're learning.
They're really on the way down.
We want the groomsmen here and the bridesmaids there.
The way they have bridesmaids and groomsmen.
Introducing Mr. and Mrs. Blah blah blah.
You guys are the couple that just got married, right? First of all, congratulations. And
Can this other guy
work
leave?
with the mayor's office. And we're throwing
in an alternative universe, this is Pete Buttigieg.
So if you'd like to, we're just choosing one random couple to try to promote this. We've got the tent set up over there. We have a cake for
I
you
would
guys.
say yes.
We have presents for you guys. Yeah, I promise. Okay, awesome. That's great.
I think my other reason that this is fun and the funeral isn't and that other events are happy or non-event. Yeah, exactly. This would feel so special, right? Because we'll write it on the cake. That's so funny. Think like you're just gonna have this little city hall wedding and then all these random people. I'm about to cry. Please, please. I'm literally about to start crying. This is so cute. I like that we also are seeing the same people in multiple videos because this is like a group that does this together. This is such a great story for the couple, right? And it's literally just these randos. It's not even the mayor. This probably influenced their political leanings for their life. Oh, is that her dad? Was that who that random guy was?
to your health.
It's giving you must start the marriages immediately. The random people making toast. Why can't this be a real job? This is what I want my job to be.
And Raph, you are an amazing person. When you two are together, it really warms my heart. To the couple, how it go?
The generic toast. I love this. Absolutely no notes. I want to be a state-mandated wedding attendee. They're very cute. Like, they deserve it. I know nothing about them. I want a stranger Aubrey Plaza lookalike to hype me up at my wedding. The random people is my favorite. Can I intern for this kind of mayor? Is it raining? The rain makes it even better. I wonder if they're still together. They are. I'm choosing to believe that they are. Just the free flowers and cake would be worth it. I'd invite her in. I'd be like, give them the time. And they get presents? This is awesome.
You don't expect to have a reception here. It was just wonderful. It was wonderful. It's kind of, everything happened so fast in there that you want a little bit more, but here it is. And cake and friends and family. It's amazing.
Something we won't forget.
Exactly.
They deserve this. Like, I'm literally crying. And they got good gifts. Like wine glasses. Like, they got normal wedding gifts. The love story they get to tell their grandchildren is insane. Oh my god, and then they send them off in a pedicab that they decorated that says just married. Please. This is 99-cent store Black Friday. And we're tragically going to be finishing up shortly. I told you it was going to be a short evening.
Our mission is to create a huge line in front of a dollar store. We're going to head over to the store before it opens and act like we've been camping out there all night. Cody is going to be playing a newscaster. She's going to pretend like she's from...
I love the fake newscaster. That's my favorite.
Wearing these vests, they're just sort of acting like line security. When it opens, we're going to rush in and act like we can't believe the amazing deals inside, make a few purchases, and then disappear.
I like that they picked what looks like to be not a chain store. The guy that works there, he's like, what the hell? Let me look through my subscribers.
Can you tell me a little bit
A
about what you're
dispensary
seeing?
parking lot, 25 months. I'm impressed. Come on in, we are open. Rest in peace, 99-cent stores. Yeah, for real. This is hilarious. Good, wholesome pranking. Oh, we already watched this. Mute button. What is this? Improv Everywhere reminds New Yorkers to
For more than
celebrate.
20 years, Improv Everywhere
this is
has been turning the
recent.
city into a playground for positive
This is
pranks.
very
Most of the
recent.
moments you'll see are pre-pandemic, but the messages
Now we now
remain
have
the
our
same.
5-quarter
And that is
trees.
the focus of this week's Snapshot New York with Steve Overmeyer.
Have you ever been told playing is for children only? Some rules are meant to be broken.
I don't like the musical ones.
City like a playground.
Call me a killjoy. I don't like the musical ones. I just don't. I'm sorry.
Always that we cause scenes.
Oh my god, he
But
looks
we're
so
causing a
different
scene
now.
That's funny, that catches people off guard. In a
That beard's
positive
good on
way, a
him.
way
He
that
looks
makes them
skinny.
laugh and smile.
For
Interesting.
more than 20 years, Improv Everywhere has been creating moments that allow everyone to join in. They're called missions.
Like, the budget is increasing. The musical ones are too theater. I like the subtle ones. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Our best projects are the ones that invite people in. Rather than us just forcing ourselves on people, we like to lure people in and invite them into our world.
On On any random day, you might see an impromptu dance party with a few people from Improv Everywhere, but it becomes infectious. Does it come a point where you're not sure who's in the troupe and who's just a random person that's walking by?
Yeah, absolutely. And those are the greatest moments.
As New Yorkers, we have an unwritten social contract to keep our heads down, don't talk to anyone, and whatever happens, don't react. When Charlie Todd is around, that's impossible.
Oh, I just like them. I think they're just a fun
Even
group
if it's a
of people.
depressing morning commute at the 53rd
I want to know
Street
who's
subway
funding
station.
this. I think, like, so we'll look at their website, but as they got more popular, I think all these people are just volunteers, and they probably bring their own resources. Like, think when you have 2,000 volunteers, someone probably knows a mic guys, like, especially in New York in the performance space. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of it is through connections, especially because now he's kind of a famous known guy, so I bet a lot of people want to work with him. But what I also saw about their more, like, very high budget stuff is now you can, like, hire them. And this is what I wish, like, places I work for would do. You know how sometimes your work will, like, take you whitewater rafting? You can hire Improv Everywhere to, like, come to your work and do something with you guys as, like, a team bonding thing. Oh, he did an AMA on Reddit, like, 10 years ago, if anyone wants to find that. They did a Kickstarter documentary to make they did Kickstarter to make a feature-length documentary, and the film got made, that too.
Giant escalators in that station with a staircase next to it, but nobody takes the staircase because it's like you're going up 4 stories.
That day, he added a flare of color by simply asking everyone to lend a hand.
Over the course of about an hour, my friend Rob gave out 2,000 high fives to commuters.
Their brand of performance art is stretched across all 5 boroughs and started with a harmless prank that's become an annual tradition.
Welcome everybody to the 13th annual No Pants Subway Ride. And I love it when something happens in a city where strangers have a connection.
Improv Everywhere reminds us while we're all leading millions of different lives, our unique connection to our outside spaces gives us a chance at a share.
It's a very fun, cute time. So what are they doing now? The same, but they haven't posted on YouTube in a while. They canceled the 2023 No Pants Subway Ride, but not much else has happened. This is a socially distanced office floating in the middle of the East River. And then we'll read the Reddit thread. I found it. Oh, you guys found it too. Look at us. Thank you. Coming up on a jet ski. This crazy ass work. Oh, is that? These are just random people on jet skis? This is another good one where it's like, it's not subtle, but it's like, you have to notice it. It's like not obnoxious like the singing. No offense to people that like singing in public. I'm just not one of you.
Yeah, come on. Oh.
Very fun. People see, people laugh. We surprised temp workers with an office party.
We built a fake office in the middle of our studio. From the inside,
See, now they have
it looks
like a whole
boring
studio and
conference room,
everything.
but we've secretly rigged it so we can throw the most epic office party
Oh my god,
ever.
and then they hire temps?
We've got hidden cameras and hidden special effects all over the room. And we've hired real temp workers to come in and do a day's worth of work, and they have no idea what's going to happen.
That would be
Everyone
awesome
working
as
in
a
the
temp
office
worker.
Besides the person we're surprising is an actor. And Ken will be pretending to stuff envelopes with our mark. All right, it's time to meet our temps. Come on in. We're going to be working from the conference room today. This is Ken. Hi. Go ahead and have a seat. We're doing a big mailer. Yeah. So that's why we have you guys in today. One more thing. We've been having office parties every Tuesday because we're just trying to give some perks for people who've been coming in now instead of working from home.
All right.
All right. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
No problem. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Another day, right?
Yeah.
Just writing and stuffing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you work here or are you,
No, I'm temping today.
Temping? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Hey.
Working on the mailer? Hi.
Hey, guys.
I got
Yeah, I did eat a few.
Did they tell you there's a party?
Yeah.
We sending up.
Working at an office feels like this every single moment. Like, working at an office is just like the most inherently embarrassing thing possible. This is how it feels every moment of every day. Well, not like now that it's a party, but I meant like the awkward vibes before. This is for real. I'm gonna enjoy this. See, like, high budget, but I'm not as into it as I was into the earlier stuff. Let's read the Reddit thread. I'm the founder of Improv Everywhere and the subject of the documentary We Cause Scenes, AMA. Has there ever been any ideas for improv scenarios that you guys almost did but rejected because it might have been too dangerous or illegal? We never try and break the law. We've broken a ton of retail store policies, MTA regulations, park regulations, etc. So I'm happy to break the rules, but no one's trying to get arrested. A great example of the cops showing up but not being able to do anything is our Best Buy uniform prank. They called 911, but the cops said it's not illegal to wear a polo shirt. As Improv Everywhere became more and more popular, are you afraid the surprise effect will people will disappear? Like, it'll be like, nothing special, must be IE again. That definitely happens at annual events like the No Pants Subway ride, but we work hard to stay original and try new things. Yeah, we've created a style where people who are familiar with our YouTube channel can recognize it if they stumble upon it. Fortunately, there are like 7.5 million people in New York who have never seen our YouTube channel. If you could have redo a non-annual prank from scratch, which one would it be? The Mobius? What is that? Probably because it's the best idea we ever had, and the video is super shitty because it's 2003 and we didn't know what we're doing, waiting for the right opportunity. What was this?
There is the theory of the Mobius, a twist in the fabric of space where time becomes a loop, where time becomes a loop.
When is this? 17 years ago. A 5-minute loop activity that consists of 7 parts. Oh, I see what he means. Like, the video is shitty, but I see the vision. I see the idea. The background audio is, like, kind of annoying me. Agent Mason spills his coffee. Agent Todd sees cigarettes, and Agent Dippold's person becomes angry. Frustrated, she exits the Starbucks and he follows. I'm scared, but I trust them. No, I think they just like loop their thing. So that's part 3. Part 4, Agent Barrison receives a phone call and walks to the window for better reception. And on the way to the bathroom, Agent King bumps into Agent Mason's chair. Agent Kelt enters with a boombox playing Shiny Happy People, like the documentary. Agent Kula sneezes and clears his throat. And then they enter again. So yeah, I see what he means. Like, the video is really shitty. You can't really see the bystanders very well, but I get the vision. Are there any ideas that you wanted to do but logistically couldn't pull off? I'd love to do something like our Look Up More mission. Oh, they had like people do stuff in Windows, but with multiple buildings, like every building surrounding a park. Have any stunts ever gone horribly wrong? If so, what's your favorite one? The camera flash experience was probably our biggest failure. I had 800 people on the Brooklyn Bridge in the pouring rain, and the effect we were going for wasn't as cool as I hoped it would be. It worked, but it was a shitty night in the rain for something that quite didn't pay off. Might be trivial, but do you make a living out of this? That's okay. That's the first question people ask whenever I give talks. Yes, it's my job. I make revenue off YouTube's partner program, get paid to do speaking engagements, get hired to do stage things at festivals, get hired to do stage projects at private events, and consult a little bit. I don't really make money off Improv Everywhere directly apart from YouTube ads, but it's become a career because of the other things I get hired to do because of Improv Everywhere. That's what I was kind of getting. Like I was saying, they do the corporate events. You can hire them for consulting and things like that. I would love if a workplace that I went to did that, because I feel like anytime there's any like team bonding, it's always so sports related, and I hate competition. I hate sports, so I always call in sick for stuff like that because it just makes me really uncomfortable and I really don't like it. so I don't do it. And I don't really do things I don't like. That's just like kind of something you should know about me as a person. But if my workplace did something like this, that would actually be so much fun. I think that that is all that we have for tonight. So this will be our last one. Will random people kick the game-winning goal? And then I have your little Nearpod game for you. I told you it would be a little shorter tonight. I respect that they tried a lot of things. And that's what I like about it. Like, some are better than others. They're not always perfect, but they do definitely, like, they're creative. They try things. They always seem like they have positive intention to make people laugh. So, like, I get it. It's a fun time. Oh my god, and then the team. See, like, this is funny. I like when they, like, invite people into it, but the Best Buy one just takes the cake for me. The Best Buy one is the funniest thing they've ever done for me. The camera crew. The number one person can.
I'm feeling very enthused, very confused, a lot of emotions right now.
For all the young fans out there, any advice?
If you see a ball in a park and an open net and a goalie, shoot your shot, man.
So true, bestie. Oh, the kids. Oh man, she's gonna run away. Oh no, she likes it. Oh, look at her in her little school uniform. I like how they all ran up to her but still like gave her some space. The trophy. Very enthused but very confused. An old man. An old man. An old man. This is sweet. I'm glad we watched this one last. Imagine if we'd watched the funeral one last. This is very, very cute. Aw, let's play our little Nearpod game. Tonight was fun. Sorry that I'm like kind of lackluster tonight. Which one do we want to do? Let's do Jungle. I like that one. We haven't done it in a while. Like I said, sorry I was kind of... Oh yeah, the wedding reception is a really good one. Sorry I was kind of lackluster tonight. I am just tired, to be honest. And I really have been wanting to do this, but I felt like it wasn't enough for a stream. So I was like, instead of just like taking a week off after Vegas, let me just do this and we can just kind of hang out and watch YouTube together. So if you would like to play the game, I just put the link in the chat. We'll also do the memes on here. It is, I don't want money from you. I don't want your emails. I don't want an account. I don't want anything. This is just a fun little way to play a game. If you put your name in the chat, it will come up on there. So just put a joke if you don't want our name. You must be so tired. I'm so glad I took off yesterday. And, like, I'm tired, but I think after today I'll be fine. Like, I don't even know if tired's the right word. I just, like, haven't reached equilibrium yet. You know when you're, like, traveling and it just takes you a while to get back to equilibrium? That's how I feel, but I think tomorrow will be good. But I really was wise to, like, take yesterday off, and then today I planned like a very chill lesson with my kids, which was good because they needed more time to work on their little projects and things. And I was looking forward to this all day because, like I said, I hadn't seen some of these, and I love Improv Everywhere. I think they're just a fun group of people. Let me see if anyone has joined this yet. We have 5. We have 5. I'll give people a couple more moments. I'll put it in the chat again. Kerchoo. Is this not plugged in? Is that why it's not working? Whatever. My mouse isn't working, the one that I like. I'm gonna have to mess around with that and fix that. And my pictures are falling off on this wall. That's not good. Oh my god, today I forgot to bring my lunch to work, and I was literally so upset about it. I think that's also contributing to why I don't feel good, because I didn't eat enough today. But, like, I was literally so mad, and I realized as soon as I walked into work, but I didn't have time to go get it. It was really sad. But I guess now I can eat that tomorrow. Oh my god, now there's 15 people here. Let me close out some of my other tabs. Actually, it's not going to let me. Odds I'm in last place. Don't sell yourself short. You're better than that. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and hit start because it's been at 15 for a little minute now. If you have not joined... Oh, wait, just kidding. It's at 17. 18. I'm glad I didn't hit start. But just for future reference, if you ever join late, it'll still let you play. It's harder to win if you join late, but I'll give it a few more seconds because there's still people joining. We're at 22. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Y'all can raise your hands. That's fun. What do you want? That's how I handle it when my students do the raised hand feature. There's one feature on there that says slow down, and literally the other day I was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to move kind of quick through this. We don't have much time today because they gave us like an adjusted schedule, and they kept pressing the slow down button, and I was like, you're making me mad. Keep up. Made request. Here for the vibes, singing and writing. That's interesting. Okay, Nearpod. All right, I'm going to hit start. Kerchow. Made request is so funny. What year was Improv Everywhere founded? I need to adjust my screen a little bit so you can see. It let me ask you to repeat. Ooh. Fun. Oh, that's what that meant. The repeat. Okay, Nearpod, period. Asked you to slow down. Keep up! I keep getting these like voter things, and I always think it's like someone trying to scam me, but it's usually just the government. Who is the founder of Improv Everywhere? I wish it was Trisha Paytas. I should have the guy come on the stream. He probably wouldn't. He has like real clients that pay money. I had it out. If I was like, hey, do you want to hang out for free? Just a thought. Just spitballing here, dog. Charlie Todd at Not Ben Folds. I'm sorry to say I did have to block off. Listen, I don't think that she's going to be upset about you blocking a text if you still come out to vote. Because the point of that is for people who aren't sure yet, I guess, if there's anyone like that still left. Their events and performances are often referred to as... Or not events, they're performances. The answer is not events, sorry. Sorry if I confused you. Missions. What is the name of their most famous event that's held in January? Same and Tim and Nancy. Still waiting on some of you. I feel like he should host SNL. He's earned it. Wait, the Improv Everywhere guy or Tim Walz? No Pants Subway Ride. I'm volunteering as a poll worker this year. Okay, period. Which of the following is not one of their missions? Just put the improv guy on the weekend update, but don't address it. That's exactly how he should be, like, included. Could not agree more. The Improv Everywhere guy, but Tim Wells maybe. LOL, the pillow fight should happen, though. Yeah, I kind of like it. The pillow fight flash mob. There's 3 people not playing. I should kick them out so that the questions don't wait on them. Whatever. They primarily perform in which city? Oh, y'all are quick with that one. people not playing. I could figure out who they are, but we're already on question 6. I feel like SNL would tear Squim, like, to scare Tim, square Tim. He would literally be spooked. I want to watch Cars right now. I haven't seen Cars in a couple weeks. I need to watch it. I love that movie. New York City, baby. NYC. I'm obsessed with this ring. This is the best money I've ever spent. I think it was $80. So, like, definitely a lot, but not as much as Lisa Barlow's. The founder, Charlie Todd, was inspired to create Improv Everywhere after what? Tim Wells would laugh at the jokes secretly but not understand and then ask people and then not ask anyone to explain. I had to yell at a student for watching Cars 2 in his weld booth that can be seen on my tour path today. I have had to yell at kids for watching Cars 2 as well, but it's understandable because the Cars movie is good. He was pretending to be Ben Folds in a bar. Their missions are characterized by definitely not political messages. I just remembered I have cucumbers, so I can make spicy cucumbers. I'm gonna make that as my snack. All right, 2 more questions. What's the motto of Improv Everywhere? We make you laugh. Very direct. Very, very direct. We cause scenes. Last question. What kind of humor do they primarily focus on? Cars is my favorite movie. I've seen it in Japan. My grandparents lived there for a time. Wait, like you watched it in Japanese? Do you speak Japanese? Maybe that would be a good way to learn Japanese, is to watch Cars 2 in Japanese, or Cars 1. Because you said Cars. The first one is better. Absurdist situational humor. I'm gonna say let's improv every morning before work now. In first place, we have Saturn Cat, singing and writing, not Ben Folds. You don't always have to make it a musical. You really don't. Finley, a quick trippy parking lot. Token Man, the Token Man! Lola, Best Buy calls 911. Ashley Poo Poo, here for the vibes. Frozen in Grand Central Station. Susie, Ella, Jewel, a Dutch Bros parking lot. Contraflow, Miss Hill, not a mouse, Brittany, and Chloe. Looks like Chloe dropped out. Happens to the best of us. If anyone has any memes, I will stick around for a few moments, but I hope you enjoyed tonight. I just like this group of people. I think that they're fun and do a good job of having like very harmless fun. That's just a nice time for everyone, and we could vibe out and do all of that. NYC tourists, when they end up on the underwear train, please stay psych. Miss Redacted, briefing the girls' Twitch classmates before we infiltrate Best Buy. We should do that. I love TV time. And please donate and share to Dr. Sofyan's fundraiser. Please post on your Instagram story, your Twitters, your whatevers, wherever you can. And next week we will be talking about Andy Cohen, the good, the bad. I have not started that stream yet, so I don't really know what it's going to entail. But I'm mainly going to focus on his career more than his personal life, just because he's been kind of private about his personal life, ironically. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next week for Andy Cohen. If any of you he has not figured out the PayPal yet. We're still only on GoFundMe for Dr. Sofyan, but I will message him again and ask, because I have not heard from him in a couple of days. No one be jarred by that. Usually me and him talk like once a week, so it's like pretty normal that I haven't heard from him in a couple days. Crazy career pivot, but I'm rooting for him. Please. Please! So anyway, thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you, everything you do for me every single day of your lives. And yeah, I will see you next week for Andy Cohen. Kerchow.